Okay, so we're looking now at nuclear war, nuclear weapons. Two ideas: nuclear war and nuclear proliferation. So, firstly, use of nuclear weapons. Okay, so nuclear weapons are weapons of mass destruction, and they derive their destructive energy from nuclear reactions. So, really, weapons of mass destruction, WMDs, and it's when basically when a series of nuclear reactions occur within this bomb. It causes mass destruction and kills thousands, millions, depending on the level of the impact. Now, most people are against nuclear weapons because, people use nuclear weapons, goes against Jesus' teachings of peace, reconciliation, the idea of love your enemies. It's not very loving to bomb, bomb another country and kill all the people, men, women and children within it. Also, there's the issue of it being used as a use of violence to solve problems, so it's not very pacifist, is it? Those who draw the sword die by the sword. Those who have nuclear weapons will ultimately die by their use of nuclear weapons. It obviously involves murder, so it's mass killing, and it goes against the just war theory because it's killing lots of innocent lives. Also, there's a slippery slope impact. The radiation from those nuclear weapons goes on to damage other people and is impossible to control. People who have lived in places where nuclear bombs have gone off, Ukraine, and or that's when nuclear reactions have happened in Ukraine and in Japan, are still finding themselves to have radiation within them. So, this nuclear radiation is quite massive and goes beyond the targets that the nuclear bomb is initially aimed at. Also, it's bad for the environment. Okay, you're meant to be a good steward, so you're not just killing a bunch of people. You're destroying trees, you're killing animals, all sorts of things are happening there. So let's just go. Reasons why nuclear war is bad: it's not loving, it leads to a slippery slope of destruction, it's killing, so it goes against the Ten Commandments. It also goes, the nuclear radiation will affect other. Oh, let's go again. It's not loving, slippery slope, Ten Commandments, don't kill. Stewardship, because it goes against the stewardship of other people, or stewardship of the world. It damages the environment. And the fifth one, you could say it's playing God. You can say that it's He, Allah, who granteth life and death, or you can make straight. You can't, or you can use the Tower of Babel as an example. These are people behaving in a manner that's beyond what they should be supposed to do. On the other hand, reasons for you doing nuclear war: God did mass destruction. So if people are doing, God did mass destruction, so perhaps you could say, almost as a counter argument to playing God, you could argue that actually people should have the right to do mass destruction in the same way God killed all those people in the plagues during Moses' time as a means of creating justice in the world. In the same sense, people need to do destruction as a means of creating justice in the world. Also, you can say that also there's Sodom and Gomorrah. He destroyed a whole city there. The other argument is it's a very important deterrent. The idea of a deterrent. Remember deterrence? So if you do act on and use nuclear weapons, then you can stop worse things from happening. So, for example, the two bombs that were left off in World War II, the bombings of Hiroshima and the bombings of Nagasaki, those two Japanese countries, led to, some people argue, to be a big reason why World War II stopped. So maybe it's a necessary evil in some circumstances to do.